Ghana is a beautiful country with a rich culture, but it is also facing a severe plastic waste crisis. Each year, Ghana generates over 1 million tons of plastic waste. A significant portion of this waste ends up in landfills, gutters, and the ocean. This pollution harms wildlife, spreads disease, and damages ecosystems. Plastic waste is a complex problem that demands urgent attention. The situation in Ghana's capital, Accra, is particularly dire. The city's main landfill site, Agbogbloshie, is overflowing with plastic. It is a stark reminder of the challenges posed by plastic pollution. The sheer volume of plastic waste overwhelms existing waste management systems. The consequences of inaction are severe. Flooding, exacerbated by plastic-clogged drains, is becoming more frequent. This leads to displacement, property damage, and health risks. The environmental and economic costs of plastic pollution are staggering. Ghana must find sustainable solutions to address this growing crisis. The plastic waste problem in Ghana affects everyone. It is a call to action for individuals, businesses, and policymakers to work together. Addressing this crisis requires a collective effort to create a cleaner, healthier Ghana. A significant share of the responsibility for the plastic crisis lies with large corporations. Many of these companies produce consumer goods packaged in single-use plastic. These companies prioritize cost-effectiveness over sustainability. This approach leads to a proliferation of plastic packaging that is difficult to recycle or dispose of responsibly. These corporations often operate with little accountability for the waste they generate. They prioritize profits over environmental responsibility. This approach contributes to the global plastic pollution crisis.
Governments must hold these companies accountable for their environmental impact. Regulations should encourage sustainable packaging and responsible waste management practices. Consumers, too, have a role to play in demanding change. By supporting businesses that prioritize sustainability, consumers can influence corporate behavior. Boycotting products with excessive plastic packaging sends a powerful message. Collective action can push corporations toward more sustainable practices.
Consumer behavior plays a significant role in perpetuating the plastic waste problem. The convenience of single-use plastics has led to their widespread use. Plastic bags, bottles, and food containers have become ubiquitous. However, this convenience comes at a high environmental cost. Consumers often lack access to affordable and sustainable alternatives. This lack of choice makes it difficult to reduce plastic consumption. Governments and businesses must work together to provide consumers with viable alternatives.
Education and awareness campaigns can empower consumers to make informed choices. Promoting reusable bags, water bottles, and food containers can significantly reduce plastic waste. Small changes in daily habits can have a big impact. Ultimately, addressing the plastic waste crisis requires a shift in consumer mindset. Moving away from a throwaway culture towards a more conscious approach to consumption is crucial. By making responsible choices, consumers can contribute to a more sustainable future.
Despite the scale of the plastic waste crisis, there is hope. Across Ghana, grassroots movements are emerging to combat plastic pollution. These movements are driven by passionate individuals committed to creating a cleaner environment.
One inspiring example is the Plastic Punch Project. This initiative collects plastic waste and transforms it into building materials. Not only does this reduce plastic pollution, but it also provides affordable housing solutions.
Another remarkable initiative is the Coliba project. This program incentivizes waste collection by offering food and educational resources in exchange for plastic waste. This approach tackles both plastic pollution and social inequality.
These grassroots movements demonstrate the power of collective action. They offer innovative solutions and inspire others to join the fight against plastic pollution. Their efforts are making a tangible difference in their communities.